So I haven't done anything since last night. Uh, the team is still exactly as it is underneath, down below. Um, I'm gonna try and progress the story a bit more tonight because I know I was just doing a lot of exploring last night. But I do want to try and, you know, oh, didn't mean to run into that. I want to try and, progress the story and get some stuff going. I've seen a few things I want to try out on this game, but, I kind of have to, you know, uh, get to the story a bit before I get to that point. So, that being said, I kind of need to start making some progression. What is that Pokemon down there? Oh, that's the... Oh, there's an item down here. It's a Bonsley. So, I was trying to really, like, knock out a lot of the Pokédex, and I still would like to. But, at the same time, I'm also just like... Let me just go ahead and, progress the story a little bit. I can fill the Pokédex, in due time. Especially, like, I can work on, catching a lot of Pokemon and stuff off stream. There's a Happiny. Nice. Okay, I do want to catch this. I was just saying I'll progress the story, but let me try and catch this Happiny. I don't think it'll be holding lucky eggs. I doubt it. But, you never know. So, it's kind of what I wanted to try. Jeez. Oh, because it's flying fighting, so. Perfect. Nice. Wing attack. Absolutely. User mimics the move used immediately before it. This move fails if no other move was used before it. I'm gonna get rid of detect. Because copycat seems like it could be pretty useful. Yes. Jack can definitely get rid of Growl. Okay. Nice. Okay, so... Alright. I swore there was another trainer somewhere that I missed. Oh, there's one. Let me go heal up my Pokemon. And then I do want to make Jack front of the party. Just trying to keep the party kind of in the same order as I have it on the overlay. Perfect. The profile app. Let's see, what is it, the same TMs? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. That's good to know though. See, low kit could be real nice. Psybeam. There's some useful TMs there that I could get. Pokemon Libra. Well, good news. If you can defeat 4 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province, there's a lovely prize to name. So far, you've defeated 4 trainers here. Nice. Thunderwave. Nice. Okay, so let's see. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, that's right. I wanna. Okay, so yeah, so see, I haven't really unlocked any area yet. Where's the Pokédex? Okay, now I'm drawing a blank. There it is. Ooh, so close. Gotta catch 4 more Pokemon. Yes, this is it. Rookity. Alright, let's see Aqua Jet here, Quaxley. Jack just one tapping these dudes. I am gonna make my way back down the path the other way, just to see if there's any other trainers, you know, that could use battling. In Ether, there's quite a few items. A lot of items, actually. I see a trainer over there. A student. Nice. Bond Sweet. I'll try an Aqua Jet, but I don't think it's going to hit for much. Still better than... Nice. There's another item. There are so many items around. Oh, a bunch of bound sweets. You know what? There it is. Okay. Since I'm right here, let me just try and catch it real quick. I may just throw a Pokeball. Just see if I can get it. Nice. Then you have to battle. Perfect. So far, either I haven't caught any Pokemon that have held items, or it just does it automatically or something. Because, like, I haven't gotten a notification in past games where, like, if you catch a Pokemon that has an item, it'll be like, hey, that Pokemon's holding an item, you know. Would you like it, or would you like it sent to the box with it, or what? I haven't gotten any notification like that, so, you know, I'm just trying to take notice of stuff like that, because either it's just that way, and I don't realize it, that it's just not going to tell me, and I'll have to actually go check them. Because in, you know, further past games, that's how it was. But in most recent games, it was, you know, you catch a Pokemon that's holding an item. Ooh. No, I want this Combi. I want the female. I'm gonna use Water Gun on it, because that shouldn't KO it. Nice. Nice. So you see, that's one thing, like, I don't know what that Pokemon's color, like, shiny is. So I just did that because then I could sit there and, you know, attack it, and I don't know. You know, if it doesn't, if my Pokemon doesn't attack, and I know that's a shiny, and then I can sit there and save and, you know, try and make sure I get it. Choodle is water, so of course I throw out a freaking ground type against the water type. Come on, survive, Uber. Wait. Wait. A ground poison with water absorb? That's sweet. Dude, that... What is he weak to then? Because that's like busted. I didn't even realize. That ability is insane for a ground type. Just let him put in that work. Install these fletchlings. Nah, hop it. He's just putting in that work, dude. Lion's out here just putting in that work. Mass outbreak. See, this is what I'm looking forward to. So mass outbreaks are the things that I really want to find, because supposedly they make it very easy to get shinies. So if you see a mass outbreak, you can hunt for shinies like insanely. But you see, like, all that I'm seeing right now is, you know, they'll be highlighted in red for a mass outbreak. Okay, so that dude has nothing for me. Okay. So nothing else. Let's get in there. Let's go ahead and advance the story. Oh, you can. Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much you learned? Absolutely. Let's have a fruitful battle. Why are we so far apart? Oh, you're done. You're done. I think you're better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. I have 6. And my lowest one is higher level than your starter, so... I did a lot. Looper seems very weak. They really love pushing the tight matchups. Okay, can I hit first this time? Nice. That speed drop was clutch. That crit would have been clutch first hit too. You can't try for a crit. There's a few moves you can get that trigger quits more often, but it's not like you can just paw me. Oh. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. It's an electric type. I think I better pull out my ace in the hole. She's terastallizing? Do what? It's gonna be like a flying type Palmy, huh? Now it's still electric type, so should still get clapped. Terastallizing is always a solid strategy. It gives boosts of the Pokemon's Terra type more power, which should do nothing. Yeah. You're dumb. Speed drop. Let me KO. Let me hit first this time. Nope, still not fast. You're dumb. It's not gonna affect me. Can't even touch Lion. Like, I can. Kind of the best there is, plain and simple. Taking one trash slides, winning, no problem. It was 6v2, even though I 1v2'd you, so don't worry, I'll get you taken care of. You're so good with Pokemon battles, I forget how new you are to some stuff sometimes. Anyway, it was fun to battle you here. Have some revives, those things. I was just thinking, I don't think I have any revives. Now, Messagoza is waiting just past this gate. At last, the city where our school is. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm going to take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. Okay, let me go heal up then. So when do I get to start riding Miraidon? Because that's when I will be happy. So, wait, let's see what she has to say. Alright, here I am. We finally made it, huh? Mexico is the biggest city in Paldea. I really like the look of it. I mean, the graphics could definitely use being a bit better, but I do like the design. It looks really cool. It's been a big trade hub since a long time ago. Lots of folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of stuff. There's a hair salon where you can change your look, plus places with tasty food and fix things. Okay. What do you want to see first, Cam? Let's go see tasty food, because I know that can help. That's smart. You can't battle well with a growling tummy, right? And speaking of battling, I want to be sure you'll be able to translate your Pokemon too, Cam. Things that got to get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Okay. Okay, there's so much to do. Grab a bite, buy some accessories, spice up your uniform if you want my personal recommendation. You've got to see Delibird presents. They sell handy items for Pokemon to hold. Nice. Once you've seen your fill, we can meet up again in front of the school. Just be ready. The stairs up to school are no joke. Later then, get pumped for some terastallizing. So let's go find some held items. Head to the school gates. Okay, so smartphone cases. So the Mystic Water could be nice. Mystic Water could be nice, but I don't have a lot of A lot of money to be. Let me hold off on heal balls for just a minute. Look at the Rotom phone cases. Oh. Yeah, turquoise case for sure. Absolutely. General goods. You can straight up buy an Everstone and a Soothe Bell? Dude. Oh, okay. So it costs the same whether it's league points or cash. Got it. Okay. So personally, I don't really like... I'm not too concerned about exploring everything at the moment. Hola, for fresh produce, look no further than Deliciosa. Oh, Deliciosa. I get it. It's like Deliciosa, which is delicious in Spanish, obviously. What is this place? Go for broke grill. Oh, okay. Okay, so wait, let's see. Egg power. Okay, yeah. Time to study hard. These are shut out. And the TM machine's really tight, don't you think? I don't know. I haven't used a TM machine. It's a TM machine. I get it. Okay, so that's not a door I can go through. I will say I saw like people complaining and like making jokes about like people complaining about not being able to go in random buildings, and like I get it because that's always been a feature. But at the same time, like I'm struggling right now because like I can't even tell which ones I can and can't go in. So like I kind of do understand. I want Wooper with me. Come on, Wooper. Wait. So how do I get up on the other ones? I guess if there's a mat in front of it. Okay, so these are all just... Okay. Like food places. You see this one doesn't have a mat, so I can't go in it. Who are you? Oh, those are the Star Student people. If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Actually, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. Yeah. Oh, you want in on this too? Heck yeah. If you're sign up, we'll get you to the next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. Team Star Kid, we burn so bright. Hurts to look at us, but you knew that, right? No. Gotcha! Finally part of 2 stars, still I get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks. We can't just let something like this slide. None of our team's on the line, so we've got no real choice but to battle, yeah? Let's do it then. Come get some. I'll double battle both of you, honestly. Cool. Cool little start animation, not gonna lie. So a normal poison type. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Come, I'm the one seeing stars. Get out of here. Gone. Get. Why isn't nobody like you so good at battling you? That's just not right. Yup. Come on then. Pero bueno. What do you think you're doing? Nah, Nimona, I got this. So, you know, report us if we don't book it. Can't believe you came. You don't have to go to... You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. That's really not what happened. Oh, I read that the wrong way. Sorry. Yeah, Nimona. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. But you're trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. There's also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra rare gift to you. Yes! An orb that holds within it the power to crystallize when it is charged with energy. It can be used to cause Pokemon to terastallize. I can't read tonight. Terastallize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see, after it terastallizes, I'm pretty sure your Pokemon will be a ground type. Use it faster in battle than if... Okay, let's do it. Yup. About to smack him. I mean, it's kind of cool. Young Goose. How many? Okay. I kind of want to terastallize Jack first. Just because, you know. Jack's kind of my starter, you know? Hit it with a terastallized Aqua Jet. Nice. It didn't even Oko. Better hit this one or I'm done. Down 2 defense. Young Goose would have been putting in some work, honestly. Nice. Pokemon burn so bright. You're right about that. Nice game. You pulled off Terastallize. No problem. Moves your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder once Terastallize. Sometimes you find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That ever can help your strategic options. That's forever used by healing up your team, though. Okay, so you can only use it once. Go my merry way, then yeah. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, for what I hear. Excuse me. I just, well, thanks. See you around. Oh, look at you, Cam. Already becoming a big hero around campus. One thing I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Anyway, seems like the trouble's died down, so we'd better book it up to school. Ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. Wonderful. Jeez. It is quite a big staircase. Oh, look down the stairs. Okay, can't really see much. So maybe you'd see the city a bit more. The school is really awesome. I just know I heard you have to talk to Jacques to get false swipes. That's what I really want. Here we are, Cam. Welcome to Uva Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off the sides lead to the different parts of the school. It's really big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Master Cam, Miss Nimona. How did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. My spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. I thought I was expecting you less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nimona. Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, Cam? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did? Where? Just down the stairs from the front gates, they were hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack. It's quite the news. They are still to be found out there. Actually, Cam flexed on him and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master Cam. You might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. Absolutely not. All out, all the time. I was here resolving such a problem. Right, yes sir, Director. Challenging backpack, you say. I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's coming to class at least. Miss Nimona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jacques about this Team Star business. Heard someone call Mr. Jack in a video, and I was like, that just makes me, like, I know last night I was like, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's obviously like Jacques. Like, it's gotta be. I mean, at least in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. We're in class 1A, Cam. Come on, I'll show you the way. So it's pretty interesting. You have actual classes, and they'll like teach you stuff about Pokemon in the games. Is this Professor Jacques? Yes. Hello everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me, I want to hear the news. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. Whisper, whisper, whisper. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come on in. Could I troll you for a few words introducing yourself? Sure, I'm Cam. So everyone's eager to get to know you, Cam. Alright then. Who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? Okay. What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like everything about Pokemon. I just enjoy the games. Does anyone else have a question for this new classmate? Me, I have a question. You want to tell us we're enrolling here, so spill, Cam. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? I want to be a strong trainer. Always. You'll be, oh, I just know it. You and me, we're going to get so strong battling together. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Cam. I'm Mr. Jacques. I teach biology here at the academy. I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. Alright, you ragamuffins, be nice and friendly to our new classmate. We will, Mr. Jacques. Get to know you at the Academy camp, so exploring a bit on your own. Biology. Oh, she got called to the staff room just now. Yo, new kid. Thank you. Let's go to the cafeteria. I don't want to. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm not trying to talk to the Pokemon, I'm trying to talk to the people. What do you have today? Hold off for now. What's up? Gotcha. Hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? I don't think we met. No, yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got him on like a steel trap, eh? You need to tell me your name. Cam, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. You could have showed up with the president of the student council. We wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school. I love how he has such a big book bag to hold all of his angst. That's this angsty teenager. My new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. What's this dream first? You want to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but the fact is, I'm all about that picnic life, the great outdoors, the perfect prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now, I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. So there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging. They'll even boost the immune system. That's the real deal. Only found here in Paldea and rare to boot. This book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's going to be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs, because see, Titans are, well, I think they've got to be things like this. Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Monsters. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed passing her resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its iron, or treads of iron. Interesting. Get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. What a loser. Near the end of it, I went crawling to the student council girl. Here, you waltz up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. No. Sure. Nope. Wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the place where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you. Just straight up no. The False Dragon Titan, Quaking Earth Titan, Open Sky Titan, Stony Cliff Titan, and Lurking Steel Titan. So I know the Stony Cliff one, because that was in the trailers. The Path of Legends. Nice. So I unlocked that new path. let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this, a little gift for listening and all. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Nah. This is Cam, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. I hope you don't mind. What do you mean, hacked? Who are you? I know exactly what hacked means. Cassiopeia? But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask you. Tell me, Cam. You know about Team Star, right? Yes. Whooped up on them. Great, I appreciate you being up front here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some Academy students a while back. They cause headache for the school and try to bring other students down to their level, and I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. Nice! Sounds awesome! I don't need allies here at this operation. I'd like you to be one of them. Sure. I need a reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. I should have said no because you hacked my phone. Ah, Master Cam. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing your personal information. After all, honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, young man. Team Star, you say? Dang. Without the light from the game when it gets very dark. Huh. Okay, so I'm after an ad here shortly. So let me go ahead and run it real quick, and I'm gonna get this light fixed because that was way too dark when the game went out. So y'all bear with me for just a second. I'm really sorry. That should hopefully. Hopefully. Let me go to the Poke Portal. Actually, let me go to my boxes first. If I filled, absolutely, I filled a full box. Awesome. So wait, let's see. So I got that Fido to level 10. Where's the other Fido? Did I never nickname Fido? I literally thought I nicknamed it. Well, that stinks. I was wondering why it was just named Fido after, like, you know, after I was using it. Okay, so also there's apparently a way that you can see. So supposedly there's a section in this Pokédex that'll actually tell you how many shinies you've battled. So I'm kind of interested to try and find that. Okay. That should be done here shortly. So I started out here. Got it. Okay. Where's area 0? Yeah, there's no area 0. They lied. Okay. So we're back. Let's go to the staff room. Let's go see what's going on in there. Who is that with all that hair? Lord. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. I think you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. Glad to hear it. Good day, then. Oh, pardon me? Okay, hey, who was that? Pique your interest. That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong. She can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out of her ears. Which reminds me, Pokemon is... Remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah. Oh, wow, hang on though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. So you've won the Pokemon League? Meanwhile, I'm out here just dominating you every time we battle? Take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so that you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test. Champion assessment. Once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. Champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. In terms of special independent study thing we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. That's right, you get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found, maybe. I don't know yet. That's the answer I'm looking for. You know, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym locations in your map app in case you decide to get... Okay. See, her phone case is sweet. Like, I like the turquoise one I just got, but, like, that black phone is freaking awesome. Pokemon gym location have been added to your map. Nice. Victory Road. Give it some thought. I don't have to. Ding dong dong ding. Calling Master Cam to the director's office, please. Well. Director's office. Guess that's my only choice. Thank you for coming, Master Cam. Have you been enjoying your time here at Uva Academy? Yes. This is most wonderful to hear. Now you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria, but let me assure you there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. Seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Ah, no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Allow me to connect us. What's the fossil in the background? Nice, the Pokemon Professor. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Toro. I carry out Pokemon research from the Great Crater of Paldea at a site known as Area Zero. The professor is, in fact, a graduate of our fine academy as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Cam, student ID number, wow. You're the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon, is that correct? Yes. Thank you, I appreciate that you were honest in confirming the facts. Not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance? Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Right as once in my care, you see. This Pokeball is also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. No longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Miraidon on my behalf? Yeah. I do appreciate your agreement. Okay. You can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capability it once had. I'll provide you with my contact information if you would please get out your phone. I'll be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Sounds good. Until then. Does Pokemon have its origins with Area Zero? True, don't tell me you actually did it. There we go, that's a bit more light now. It's a bit more in my face. I'm not a big fan of it, but... Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you, but of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. Do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with the Miraidon. What are you doing down there, Professor? Can I, like, inspect anything? Doesn't seem like it. Where are the trophies? Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here, Cam. Going to the director's office. How do you land in that much trouble already? Not kidding, I know it wasn't like that. Shock on me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Cam. Let's go and check it out. You know, just making my way around school. Nice. Taylor, this is your room, Cam. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy, and you must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? Quick rest in the bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. See you tomorrow. When you've rested up, then we can battle even more. Take care. So I kind of want to try and do like one class, I think. And then I'll worry about, you know. Plenty of handy space to put things on the side too. Okay. Yup.